Yeah. I just continue talking.
We're done talking.
Okay.
Why didn't you record you two talking?
Yeah, we already talked.
Turn around, I got some questions to ask you. No, turn around, I got some questions to ask you.
Yeah.
She doesn't listen either, does she? Like mine. When you first saw Terrence, and you realized that he was definitely an interesting guy, how much was tea in China?
Sorry?
How much was the cost of tea in China?
What? I don't know.
Oh,
Now, when did you decide that Terrence was the guy for you?
I saw a lot of qualities. No, there's something that triggered me. So, so, I think I do that in the video. Right?
He did a video.
Yeah.
I watched it.
when we went to Baguio.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I was going to see if she told the truth or not, because I watched the video the other day, and I was going to ask her that just to see if she was playing a game or not.
she's not so good when she's put on the spot, is she?
No.
Yeah.
No, I thought when I first saw you two together doing this video, I looked at it and go, boy, there's a big age difference here. I've seen age differences. I'm going, can this work? As I watch you guys, it's definitely gonna work. You guys, I know you talk about the problems you've had. You've had videos where you've had arguments and stuff.
Sure.
And we've had arguments. It's her fault.
My fault?
And
He's always.
if you love somebody, you can work it through. And the thing that I've told her all along, when it comes to, because I've had the affairs played on me, and I've never had one. I'm proud of that. The difference is, I could be attracted to your wife, and if I did, I would move myself out of the picture, because if I'm going to play around it, I could act on it. If I remove myself out of the picture, it ain't going to happen. Same way with if you got attracted to my wife, if you stayed together, something could happen. Even though you don't plan it right now, but if you remove yourself away from it.
You should recognize points where they're
Yes.
a danger.
Yeah, and if you all of a sudden you find that you have to talk to this person, you have to see them, then it's time to remove yourself from the picture.
Yes, I agree.
And
That's what I call the gradient.
yes,
It's the thin end of the wedge. Nothing. These things don't normally happen like
it's
putting on a light switch. They happen very gradually, like
But-
you said.
My first wife told me when she had her affair, she said it was an accident. Okay, the first time it was an accident. The second time, the third time, you just fell down and landed on his.
Yeah.
It's, and I can understand something happening once, but when you hit the second time, third time, fourth time, this is no longer an accident. And
I don't believe in mistakes, in accidents. I don't believe in that. You've had the warning. You've seen that there might be an attraction. That if it were another time and another place, then
It wouldn't happen.
maybe something would happen. But it's not another time and another place. And you need to get out of that situation.
and move. That's what I told her. I said, I can promise you I'll never have a affair on you, because I know what to do when something happens.
Yeah.
And I have been attracted to other people,
Yeah.
and I just make sure I don't around that person alone.
Yeah. One of the things that I said with Beth at the time, said there's absolutely no doubt that with our situation, our age gap and all of that, but even so, even if we were exactly the same and we were both good looking and all of that, there's no mistake, because when you see someone, well, another time and a place, I would probably have asked her for a date, or I would have, for a woman, you would have said, yes, I'll go out with you.
It's
There's
just
no question about
it's
it.
just
You
as
need to
bad.
get
It's
yourself out.
just as bad as me being single, not married, asking your wife out. I'm just making a mistake,
Yeah.
because I know she's taken.
Yeah.
And that upsets me so much. I've lived it.
Yes.
So I've always told her she didn't need anything to worry about. And I do admit she probably, I don't know how well she likes it. I'm a big for her. You've probably seen that already. But I walk away and she'll say, you said, I don't know if I even said that. Because it's already gone. It was just a moment in time. I got my laugh. I want the response. When I get my response, it's over with. You know, I don't care anymore because I did. So I don't necessarily remember what I said the first time I saw you. I really don't. But I know I said something that was flattering. That's me. My mom said since I was a baby, I was a sweet talker. I knew exactly what to say, when to say it, how to say it. But I don't necessarily remember what I said.
Right.
I just, oh yeah, so I know now you're getting crushed, right? So Jenny's gonna has to put up with me doing that all the time with everybody. And, like make my little compliments and little sweet talks to the women, and they laugh and giggle and turn red. That's what's nice about being an old man, though. When I was younger, and I did this. They slapped me. Now they giggle and laugh and red.
Now you get used to saying, somebody saying, "Are you kidding?"
One of my favorite things to tell a lady is, you know, you're so beautiful. I'm going to give you rocks the size of diamonds.
You're going to give what?
Rocks the size of diamonds. I can't afford the diamond size of rocks. I really appreciate you guys meeting with us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is
And
this is the
you're
highlight
here?
of my trip.
You're here until when? Are you in
Um,
Taliban or are you leaving now to?
We're gonna head you're here. We're gonna head back down. I can't wait to see you.
Right.
I'm gonna go home.
It's great. Thank you very
And
much.
we're gonna go back down, and I'm gonna watch a movie. I brought 200 movies with me. I go around to garage sales because you get them for 50 cents a movie.
Yeah.
I buy all the movies that I put them home and rip them put them on finger drives, so I can take them anywhere and watch them.
Right.
So I got hundreds and hundreds of movies. And so we got hundreds of movies. I've been showing her movies. We just started watching the Planet of the Apes series, and she's enjoying that one.
Let me.
That's one of many of my camera. I have some really high-end camera gear. I didn't bring it with me because I just ran out of room. So I didn't.
For the first part of our vlogging, that was what we used.
I've had this for about 5 years, 6 years,
Huh?
and I brought it with me for her on the motorcycle.
Yeah, that's what we used. Let me go and just say hello to those
Okay,
guys.
no problem.
before-
It's no.
What?